Hi guys, it's Claire Berry here. I am going to talk to you guys about my past couple days. I forget what day I'm even on right now, but I'm doing the Raw Till 4 challenge for those of you who don't know. Let me go to Chronometer here so I can keep track and let you guys know about what I did for the weekend. Oh, it's loading, of course. On Friday, usually I do pretty well throughout the day, and then the weekend is a little bit iffy, but I'm still finding this plan is amazingly easy to stay on. Even if you fudge a little bit, like I'm not going, and fudging completely and like stuffing my face with non-vegan fatty foods. So, had some blueberries, had a whole bag of blueberries, 420 grams. Had some oranges, about 3 oranges. I had one of those little lemon Roxy's cookie things, and the lemon poppy seed are not very good. So I'll just tell you that right now. A smaller one. Took my little supplements, just vitamin D right now and B12. Had 1 apple, 1 banana, just kind of, picking up whatever's there. Another banana. Let's see, what do we do? Had some. I've been taking just some frozen vegetables, just basically carrots, peas, and corn. Don't even cook them. I just basically let it thaw out. Maybe warm it up a tiny little bit. That was really good. Really quick little snack. Had some walnuts, just a few, not even an ounce, like a half an ounce or so. Had 2.5 bananas. I did have some wine on Friday night, so I had a friend over and had some wine. Probably about half a bottle. I just gave myself half a bottle. That stuff is so addicting, though. I was like, oh, keep it away. And then we actually decided to do Chinese takeout, which I stayed really well on target because we just got steamed rice with veggies. And so I loved it. Like, I loved every second of it because I'm able to eat so much. Like, this is what I love. It's just eating. Like, I love being full. I love filling my belly with good food. And so I did put a little tiny brown sauce on it, but that day I didn't really do too much. So I felt amazing. I was able to eat a ton of rice, like I said, and I was really proud of myself. Oh, and I ordered spring rolls, and I forgot that this place that delivers to me, unfortunately, does not have real spring rolls. They actually have like vegetarian egg rolls, small ones that they say are spring rolls, but I went ahead and ate them anyway. So for that day, even though I did all this stuff, holy crap, are you serious? Like, I guess because I had eaten so little fat during the day, that even though I had a little bit of extra fat, I still, with the egg roll, I was still able to keep it at 10%. So I had 10% fat, 10.5% alcohol, 7.2% protein, and 72.3% carbs. So, and I still had 90% nutrition for that day, so I'm feeling pretty good about it. And I had about 2,400 calories. So not too shabby, okay? Then the next day, Saturday, woke up, had some hazelnuts, filberts, had a couple of Vega bars. We were going to basketball, and I didn't have anything for breakfast. The bananas weren't ripe yet. That's my only problem, is just like having the bananas ripe, ready to go. Had like a couple of bites of corn grits that the kids were eating with a little bit of sugar. And then I made some wild rice. We had leftover veggies from the night before. Went ahead this time and put like a lot of sauce on there. So, as far as salt goes, it's not really on plan. But, if I'm having a little bit of extra salt and a little bit of extra fat every once in a while, I really, I'm not going to beat myself up over that, like I always say. Loving the dried apricots for a backup plan. On the go. So convenient. Had to snag a couple of chips. We were having a little party night with the boys, and me and Josh were kind of having a date night, so I really was undercarved, and I was in the car. I'm like, give me these chips, like I have to have them. So stay carved up. Later on, had some salad, tomatoes, baby carrots, cilantro. We went to the store that day, so poured some salsa on there. Again, you'll notice I eat that a lot. Just a nice big salad with some salsa on there. And I know onions are not on plan, so I'm going to have to start making my own salsa. It's on the list. Just got to get organized. And okay, another way that I cheated, starting Saturday night, yesterday, I happened to pick up some Tasty Bites. which like Rice and Raw on YouTube, I don't know her real name, but whoever does Rice and Raw, she was saying how she loves the Tasty Bites for her vegan boyfriend, and he's not actually on 80-10-10, and I've always loved Tasty Bites, especially the vegan ones. Once I decided to go vegan, I was sticking to the vegan ones. They are, a little bit higher in fat, and they do have a lot of sodium, especially if you're going to turn around and eat like 4 of them. Okay, so for Saturday, I wrapped it up with an eggplant Punjab eggplant, and oh my gosh, it was so good. It was really good. So, yeah, that day, between the nuts and the sauce and I skipped over the vegetable pizza, ate a whole Amy's roasted vegetable pizza to myself. Yep, that's 840 grams, and that is not low fat, unfortunately. So between all of that, I had about 3,700 calories, and my fat was up to 30%. So not so good. And also, you'll also notice that my salt was way, 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 way over for that day. Okay, so that takes us to Sunday. I was still kind of feeling pretty well. I noticed I went up 1 pound or so by this point, and then by Sunday I noticed that I just was again, we're getting a little bit lower on the foods. After the bananas, I had 7 bananas on Sunday. Did the cinnamon, water smoothie, and then I turned around. We were hiking. We were doing a lot, and stupid me, I forgot to bring food on the hike. Well, the first hike we had, forgot to bring food. So, and then the second one, I just didn't have the right food to eat. So I ended up eating 3 more Tasty Bites, and this is not good. Don't do that. I had vegetable korma, spinach dal, and spinach chana, and while they were mostly delicious, that is an insane amount of salt. And so ended up the night by having kale salad with tomatoes and carrots. Had squash. We had a homemade squash soup, which was really, really delicious. It was 2 whole butternut squash. Baked them in the oven. I just stick them in there whole. I used to try to cut them. Just stick them in there whole, bake them, and then I go ahead and scrape them out, and then put it in the pan, and then add water. And really, I think I just added some kale, some carrots, and some cilantro, and it was delicious. And then actually I blended up too. Blended up in the blender, and then heat it up again, and then it's delicious. Had some kale salad with tomatoes as well, and 2.5 bananas on the walk, I think, about 4 dates on the walk, lots of water. So this day was actually only 2,129 calories. My fats were still up, but only to 16. So you can see, even though those Tasty Bites, really the only problem with the Tasty Bites is not the fat, it's really just the sodium. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I woke up and my eyes were really puffy today, and I can definitely see the effects of the salt. And I jumped up 4 pounds in just this one night, so it could have been the fat from yesterday combined with the salt, but either way, I'm definitely going to be getting back on track here. So I went to Door Organics, and I ordered 60 bananas, and they're actually much cheaper on there than they are at my Nature's Pantry. So we'll be getting some of that Wednesday, and gosh, we'll probably have to go to the store again tonight just to get more bananas. And really, that's about it. I'm feeling really good, sticking on plan, chugging along here. Today's going much better to be back in the routine again. And yeah, that's about it. So thanks for watching. Stick around, leave me some comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be coming to the end of the 30-day challenge here within the next week or so. And I really don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to try to go raw. I think with the kids, it's probably going to be pretty hard for me to sit there and eat raw when I'm having to cook foods for them, and I just don't think I can afford right now to eat completely raw for all of us, because it is a lot of produce and a lot of bananas. But I think we're doing really well. Maybe someday we'll get there. Oh my gosh, and today I just had strawberry banana smoothie. The best. The best. So good. Strawberry bananas are fresh. So delicious. So yeah, sticking on plan. I'll let you guys know. And one thing I will do at the end of the 30-day challenge, I will go ahead and do my before and after, regardless of whether I have a tan, regardless of whether I'm, flat as I want to be or not. So I'll make that promise to you guys right there. So stick around for that. Thanks for watching and eat your fruit, guys. Thanks.